What's going on, guys? This is going to be kind of an unboxing, even though I got rid of the box. This is the contents for Crate Club, but this is the premium level membership, and this is the first quarter. Okay, there's different levels depending on how much you want to spend, how much gear you actually want. You know, it's just another gear membership. The whole catch with Crate Club is this is run completely by veterans and active duty military personnel. It's gear that's been tested in the field as well as by all these vets. So it's stuff that these soldiers actually like and actually use, which is cool. There's a few different monthly gear subscriptions out there. Obviously, we know some of the other ones, Battle Box, and there's a couple people even suggested to me to look into. But first off, I have a viewer who sends me this stuff. I don't pay for any of these memberships. That's why it's kind of random. I've gotten some of the more affordable ones. In this case, it's going to be the premium, which is the top tier. Again, different price levels across the board. But big thank you to the person who sent it so I can check it out. I do have a strong opinion about this month's setup with this gear, and we're going to talk about that later in the video. First, I'm just going to show you the gear real quick. So this is the breakdown page, which again, we'll look at the end. But so this happens quarterly. It's not a monthly, membership. The premium status is a quarterly thing, so you get it 4 times a year. In this particular case, the first quarter for 2017, we got a nice bottle of CLP. Okay, Rhino Laces, which are extremely heavy-duty boot laces. At least they're boot length. I haven't seen these before, but these things, I mean, it is like beefed up bank line on steroids, and I like that the aglets, I believe that's what it's called, they're metal. I mean, super cool for your boots. I mean, extremely heavy-duty stuff here. So you got some nice boot laces. We do have a knife for this month's package. It is a Kershaw Blur. And this particular model is the blackout version, and it's the Tanto Combo Edge. Okay, classic knife. Most of you guys out there have a Blur, or at least had one, or know a friend that has one. Extremely popular Kershaw model. You also get a patch. Okay, Crate Club logo, the American flag, which is cool. I like that. And the bulk of the package is basically this bag, which is a Vertex bag. All right, extremely cool. I highly suggest you guys go online and actually look at the layout of this bag. The model is called the Edc Commuter Sling. It's pretty interesting. I don't generally carry over-the-shoulder type bags, but I do like this setup. It's easily accessible. You literally can swing it around. Everything is right there for you. And if I open this up, you can see, hold on a second. These are all accessories, all Vertex branded accessories for Velcro surfaces, specifically to this bag, but it's also versatile to use it in any of your EDC bags. But let's see, if I unzip one of these compartments, I can show you. There's a lot of Velcro surface in here. So you can set this thing up any which way you want. All right, look at the bigger pocket here as well. Like I said, I mean, there's a couple of videos online of this particular bag, so you can see the full setup. But you can see in the back here, it's just a giant panel on both sides. There's another compartment here. There's a rigid backing plastic, so if you wanted a little softer, you could take that out. But I mean, just a huge surface area on both sides for Velcro. Okay, and then of course, like I said, you get all these Velcro accessories to basically load this bag up any way you want. And this is really good for someone who is a CCW holder. If you like to conceal carry, this is a really good setup for that specifically. You can see all these different Velcro accessories. All right, mag double. So basically this just goes as a Velcro backing. All right, and they're in a variety of colors too, which is good and bad. I mean, obviously if you want to be consistent, you want all the same color, but at least you get to try a bunch of different setups. So basically this is just like a MOLLE panel. All right, here's another one. You can hold different medical things, or of course rifle mags. You can see in the corner here kind of how that looks on this bag, or a very similar bag. All right, so mag holders. This is a pretty cool one. This one integrates your own, custom holster for your gun. So instead of buying just a generic, Velcro holster, you can have the actual holster, the EDC, and put this panel on there inside your bag. And here's another one, but this is more of a generic holster or carrier, another bigger MOLLE panel. All right, and so forth. This one obviously can hold knives, flashlights, whatever. Happens to have it looks like a smoke grenade in there, flashbang. All right, here's another small. This one's actually good for the exterior of a bag. A lot of times you have little Velcro panels on the outside, which you put name tapes, or sometimes just like patches, But in this particular case, you can use that space and utilize that for more molly if you want to attach something to the outside of the bag. But essentially, we just have a bunch of accessories for this bag. But they don't have to be used for this bag. They can be used for any Velcro surface, which is pretty cool. So, what do I think of this gear? Let's move this out of the way for a second. And let's pull this paper back out, because this is what I want to focus on here. Now, if you were to do the premium club, all right, I looked online, their price is $3.99. All right, so it's 400 bucks 4 times a year, right? It's a lot of money. Now, when you see this breakdown, I'll show you the blur. All right, you can see MSRP $114.99. All right, the CLP 15 bucks, the Rhino Laces $29. The actual bag itself is $184.95, and then here's the breakdown of all the different accessories for that. Okay. Now the gear itself is great. It's very cool. I'm actually a huge fan of Vertex. I wear their tactical pants. I have 2 different pairs of them, which I think are great quality, really awesome. So I'm assuming the bags will be good quality and stuff too. Let me talk to the knife guys out there, okay? Not the soldiers. The soldiers, they use all kinds of great gear. I'm talking specifically to knife guys. Kershaw Blur, 50, 60 bucks all day long. Now this specific model has the Sandvik 14C28N. It's not even an S30V blur. You could probably go out and find a Kershaw Blur with S30V for like 75, 80 bucks, you know? A standard model like this, 60, 65 bucks. I mean, specifically if you wanted the combo edge Tanto version. Obviously there's a bunch of different versions out there. So, I mean, all day long at a lot of different knife dealers, you're looking at a $70 or less knife, right? That's pretty fair to say. My knife guys, knife women, speak up. Let me know in the comments. So, although it may have a full retail or suggested retail price or manufacturer's suggested retail price, which is what MSRP stands for, of $115, it's not necessarily a $115 knife. No one that I know pays full MSRP for any knife. So anyway, I think a lot of you guys know where I'm going with this. My big point here is, although the gear is quality gear, even to the knife, I mean, a Kershaw Blur is a nice classic knife, but they're valuing this at MSRP. And I just don't see it. Because I know that I can get this all day long for half of what its suggested price is really, that makes me think that I can go around and I can get all this gear cheaper. So if I were paying for this membership, I would be disappointed, not in the gear, but just in the overall value. In other words, I would have liked to see more stuff. Does that make sense? In order to be part of a gear membership, whether it's monthly or quarterly in this case, I want more value for my money. That's all I'm saying. The gear itself is great and it's very cool and all the stuff will get used. But I think they're just, you know, underselling it. You know, that's all it is. You can't necessarily go by MSRP. If you're going to go by MSRP, make it $300, $400, you know, more in value for what you're actually paying. For 400 bucks, I could probably go out and buy all this gear and still have money left. And I can get the exact colors I want in this. I can get the exact version of the blur I want, you know. So that's basically my point. The gear's good. The deal is not all that great. Now, in the past, and I talked about this with the last one, at the base level, where we got the Zippo hand warmer, that package, that was cool too, and the Leatherman, but again, you can go out and probably get that cheaper than through this club. So, going by MSRP, you got to give a really good deal. So if any representatives from Crate Club is watching this video, that's my suggestion. If you're going to do these package deals and go by MSRP for value, you got to go way above, you know, what the actual value is. You know what I'm saying? So you have to make it worth it for the people who are interested in these clubs. So as I kind of see this now, Crate Club is, you have to kind of consider it a charitable donation to military veterans, which is fantastic. People do it every day anyway. And, you know, in return for your contribution, you're getting pretty cool gear that vets and active military personnel actually use, which is a bonus. But you have to see it as a bonus. You can't see it really as an investment for gear. If you want specific gear, go out and buy specific gear. This is not for you. But again, like I said, if you want to support the vets, you want to support this company and get some cool gifts in return, that's cool. That's how you have to look at it, in other words. So it's not a hit on the gear, it's just a hit on the value. Okay, so that's my personal opinion. You guys know I got to keep it real. Just because I got this thing for free for someone doesn't mean I'm going to talk it up. You know, I always keep it real with you guys, and this is part of it. Some of these monthly clubs are totally worth it. Some people don't like them. Even the ones that I think are a great value, some people just don't like the idea of getting random gear for their money. They want to know what they're buying. And for those people, I don't recommend any of the monthly or quarterly, gear type subscriptions. It's not for you. It's not for everyone. I'm sure a lot of people out there would still be happy with this package, but my overall point is if I specifically paid for this and I got it in the mail, I would say, yeah, cool bag, cool knife. I like the accessories, but no, not for $400. You know what I mean? So that's where I stand with this one. So there you go. Give me your opinion down below. Am I way off? Am I being unreasonable with my suggestions and opinions here? I don't know. This review, of course, is just my opinion. So let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Appreciate the feedback as always. And that's it. If you guys are premium members, let me know what you got in the past. I love to hear what premium subscription items there were in the past, and costs and so forth. So if you feel like you want to share that information, I'd love to read it. So post down in the comments. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.